NEAF is one of, if not the very biggest space convention in the world. The day before we attended, we stopped by New York City just to get a feel for the area and check out some of the spots around town. After which we went back to our hotel to get a good night's sleep before day one. Today is day one of NEAF, and I've already seen vendors such as ZWO, iOptron, and Celestron all here. It's exciting. I've never actually seen this many telescopes before in my life.
All right, so took a walk through the various mounts. Over here are traditional mounts, German equatorials, and center balance mounts. Our center balance is our own design. Basically, the thoughts behind the center balance mount, it focused all the weight of the mount over the center of the tripod, so it made for a more stable platform. Since then, mounts have evolved and changed. The whole industry is leading more toward the strain wave gear type mounts. We have three different families of strain wave gear mounts. One family is the HEM. There are hybrid mounts. There's strain wave gear on the right ascension, and their traditional worm gear on the declination.
Okay.
One thing the HEMs can do that the other ones can do is you can release the declination just for convenience of moving the instrument around when you're not using the go-to systems. Okay. Over here is the HAE family, which are dual strain wave gear mounts. So they have strain wave gear in both the right ascension and declination axis. They're full go-to mounts. They're dual use too. You can use it as a equatorial mount. You can also use it as an alt-azimuth mount. So it's full go-to, full tracking in either type arrangement. And then for people who do more either very short exposure imaging or are looking for like outreach programs and such, want a quick, easy setup mounts, we have our HAZ family. And the advantage of the HAZ family mounts is that they're very easy to set up. You literally just take them out. As long as you level the base, you turn them on. They locate where they are. They go to the first object automatically. You can go to and track from that point on. You don't need to set anything up per se.
And what's the weight limit for that one?
There's various models. This is the 31, which is 31 pounds. Okay. Then there's the 46, which is 46 pounds. Then there's our biggest version, which is the 130, which is designed to carry a 20-inch RC scope and or multiple instruments like you see there.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the brand of your first telescope was? Like, what was it?
Actually, it's no brand.
No? It was like a custom-made telescope?
Yeah, custom-made telescope. It was a 5-inch. Okay. 5-inch reflector. Okay. Yeah, 5-inch reflector. But I use webcam to do planetary imaging. I think we are lucky today because there is smart telescopes. So some people such like you who have interest in astronomy, they can just put a smart telescope and just to test it. And if it's you like it, then you can try some serious photograph.
Yeah, you can try more.
Yeah, you can try more. Yeah, so this is a good age. But 10 years before, there is not such smart telescopes. So it's very hard for us to find the object in the sky. And you must be very familiar with the sky. Yeah, so find the planetary, for the solar is not so hard, but for deep sky object is too hard.
Yeah, when you used to have to use like manual telescopes, there were no go-to mounts and things like that.
Yeah.
Being able to locate these deep sky objects based on where the star positions were in the sky, it was difficult.
Yeah, too difficult. That's why we do the SAA. Yeah, because I'm a lazy guy. Yeah, and I'm not so smart enough to find the object in the sky with such like so professional software, so like NEAF. Yeah, and think NEAF is still very complicated. Yeah, so I think there is a better way to find it. That's why we try to make such a product called SIA, and it changed the world.
Yeah, it really did change. I mean, there's a lot of, I guess the ASI Air was a fundament for a lot of different products that are on the market now. It made astrophotography and astronomy a lot easier for a whole lot of different people, so that they didn't have to, sit down and learn star charts and take forever with it. They could kind of just jump right into astrophotography and know what they're doing. And again, with products like SEESTAR, a lot of the kids nowadays, they're more interested in just technology. They're not so much interested in refractors and telescopes and actually learning. So with these smart telescopes, you were able to bring to the younger generation the love for astrophotography as well.
Yeah. So actually, we think the smart telescope is the future. Yeah. So because many beginners, they can use it with no problem. Yeah, you don't need many hard technology to use a telescope, use a smart telescope. Yeah,
then you can just touch and go.
Yeah, just touch and go, and you can enjoy. Yeah,
exactly.
If you wish to do more things, you can try such professional telescopes. Yeah, so we hope such smart telescopes can introduce more people to the community. Yeah, because this is a very small community. Yeah, we usually feel known. Feel lonely.
Yeah, and unfortunately, like you said, it's a very small community, and the people that generally before loved astrophotography, they're getting older and they can't do it as much, and like mentioned, the younger generation isn't as interested in it, and you guys brought that to everyone, and I really appreciate it. Yeah, so, but how did you actually begin your company? What made you want to start that up?
At the time, 2011, so I made my first planetary camera.
Okay.
Yeah. So I made the camera, so I wish to sell it. Yeah, I wish to sell it. So I have to provide the software for it to use. So I have to create a website. So I have to have a name of the website and the company. So I registered one company called ZWO.
Okay.
So just is to wish to sell the camera. So that's how I created the company. But during the time, we have more products, and it sells good. So more people join the ZWO, and the ZWO become bigger and bigger. Now we have around 200 people.
Wow.
Yeah, and half of them are engineers.
Really?
Yeah, because such products is very need lots of people to do it, such like hardware, mechanical, and software. Yeah, lots of people.
Yeah, and it takes definitely a lot of time to be able to make things like this. I remember the schedule that you guys had posted, I think it was on Facebook and Instagram and even on your website, of how long it took to actually develop the SEESTAR.
Yeah.
It's all a long process.
Yeah, actually we have the idea at 2018. 2018.
Okay.
One is one is UV scope. Yeah, UV scope. They on Kickstart. Yeah, they show the smart telescope to the world. Yeah. So during that time, we have the idea to make such telescopes too, but it need to be not so expensive. The price 2,000 is too expensive. Yeah. So, but it take a lot of time because we don't wish to just integrate the different parts of such a camera, focus, and mount together. So we need to redesign the full setup, by ourselves. Yeah, so it takes around maybe 5 years for us to make such smart telescope. Yeah, S50. Yeah, S50 is the first smart telescope. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first one that I got a hold of by ZWO. I think the first product I got was one of the IMX cameras. I can't recall exactly which one it was. But I know a lot of people are asking for SEESTAR's telescopes to have a wider aperture or a longer focal length. Do you have any kind of time frame of when we would get that?
Yeah, you see, S30 PRO. So this is the new version of S30. Yeah, so the FOV is bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, we upgraded the main sensor, to 1 inch format.
Okay. So before it was the IMX 662, correct?
Yeah, now it's 585.
585.
Yeah, 4 times.
So much bigger. Yeah, I saw some of the pictures that you had actually posted, and it was incredible what they was able to get in such a little amount of time.
Yeah, this is very new. I just took it from China to here.
Really?
And wait to California, big sun, and took the picture.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 days before.
Yeah.
Germany, brought a planetarium. We produce all sorts of accessories for astronomy, from filters to optical accessories, mechanical accessories, solar products. We also produce observatory domes made out of glass fiber in various sizes in Germany, in our factory in Mammendorf. We are usually supplying those to institutional customers, governmental customers. So we aim for the fraction of a dome. All of our domes are very, very rigid, robust. They have to work for decades over the time. We aim for at least 10 years of maintenance freeness. So that's what we're mostly interested. All our focus lays on high quality products for a decent price point. And we are distributor. Our distributor Alpine Astro for the United States is currently not here, unfortunately, because he's sick. But we are here to just showcase our products, and usually you can buy them through all the stores in the US and through Alpine Astro.
Nice. It was great to be able to talk to vendors such as iOptron and ZWO, and I'm really hoping to be able to talk to others such as Dwarf Lab tomorrow.
Hello, fellow astronomers. This is Grace from Dwarf Lab. I'm so thrilled to attend the NEAF, and this is our first time to be here. And we are going to demonstrate our latest generation model of Dwarf 3 smart telescope. Yeah, as you can see, it has also the dual camera system as the Dwarf 2. And but what makes it unique is that it has the longer exposure time. Yeah, up to 60 seconds. If you are in the beta version, you will find that there will be a 120 seconds longer exposure. Yeah, and the wide angle lens can capture the Milky Way. And actually, we're working the 200 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah,
200 seconds.
For the Milky Way. But you can expect it to until May.
May. Okay.
Yeah, May. Okay.
Which is actually the perfect season for a lot of people for Milky Way season, because in the winter time you can't even see it.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Yes, exactly. And apart from this, have you ever tried the Stella Studio feature?
I have.
Yeah.
It works great.
Yeah. I think this is very good tool for the beginners. Yeah, because they don't have so much knowledge about the post-processing skills. Yeah, and what they can do is just to upload the images from the Dwarf 3, and in the Stella Studio, then it will generate the post-processing image.
Which is also handy, so you don't have to upload all the files from the Dwarf 3 to your laptop, and that can take an extensive amount of time as well.
Yeah, yeah. And another feature we are conducting a small group of tests is the panel view.
Okay.
Yeah, panel view. And this is very, has been long asked by our Dwarf 2 users. Yeah, some of our nature photography enthusiasts. They capture the landscape pictures, but want to stitch them. Before that, they need to stitch them on the third-party tool. Yeah, even some of them ask charges. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this time they can panel stitching on the app itself. Yeah.
So the Dwarf 3 is usable for not just astrophotography. It can be used for landscape photography, bird watching, even recording time-lapse videos for other things, and astrophotography as well as, obviously the main purpose of it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great that it has such a wide reach of options that it can be used for, so it has a wider reach to those who are interested in buying it.
Yeah.
And it's great what you guys are doing with it.
Yeah, generally speaking, it is a versatile imaging tool.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and as you know, it only weighs 3.3 pounds. So you can take it anywhere, anytime. Yeah, especially when you are going somewhere special. You can take it to the farthest corners of the earth.
Which is awesome because, I know a lot of bags on airplanes have weight limits. You can only bring so much, but since it's lightweight, you can tug it pretty much anywhere. Just use it as like a carry-on.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and the most exciting feature for the astronomers, I think, is the mega stacking. Yeah, this is a new feature will be released in the near future, also known as the multi-night stacking. Yeah, people can capture one object in different nights, but can stack them with multiple nights. Yeah.
So you don't have to just stack one night at a time. You can take all of the frames and put them all together.
Yes.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yes. And stay tuned for more updates. Yeah,
all right.
There are a lot of exciting features to be released in the near future.
The Solar Star Party ended up having a great amount of attendance, more than it's had in a really long time. No, I'm kidding. Actually, the fire alarm ended up going off, and the police are trying to figure out exactly why, and hopefully we'll be able to get back inside soon.
All right, you want to cue it in, or you want to just go to town?
Yeah, go to town.
Hey, I'm Jason. Welcome to the Celestron booth here at NEAF 2025. Tell you a little bit about the Celestron origin. We introduced this a year ago. This is your all-in-one platform, imaging made as easy as it possibly can get, right? So this is done with our 6-inch RASA, the Rowe Ackerman Schmidt Astrograph optical tube. Fully computerized automatic alignment, automatic image stacking, processing, all sent right to your device. It's truly incredible. New for this year, coming very, very, very soon. We're not going to give a date just yet, but I'll tell you it's very close. We're going to be introducing the software update to allow for equatorial mode using the wedge. So we're showing that one of the versions here of the origin on the equatorial wedge. And then at the same time, we're going to be also introducing support for the auto guide.
Okay.
That's going to be happening as well. So a lot of people are very excited about that. And then another accessory that's been getting a lot of attention over the last year since we introduced Origin is the tabletop tripod. A lot of people want to have an even more compact platform to use it on, so that's a great accessory. So thank you all for coming by and seeing the Origin at NEAF. Thanks much.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah.
Wrong, you will not see me the next NEAF.
Okay.
What do you want me to say exactly?
So, what are you guys showcasing today?
Okay, recording already?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are showcasing a new generation of smart telescope named the Vespera with the Brown Vaionis. So basically what it is, it's a fully automated device for astrophotography. So what it does, you just power it with a on button here, the arm will automatically go up, detect a pattern of star, geolocate itself in the sky, and then from there, and given your location, just allow you to choose whatever target has a good visibility or whatever target you decide to acquire. You just press it using an app that we have named Singularity, and then it will automatically acquire this specific target, start to stack images, and you can either get images that are already processed on the phone, made with our software, internal software, or get the raw images on your computer.
So I have this star tracker, it's called OG Star Tracker, and it has a few, I think, very interesting features that set it apart from other trackers that are right now on the market. The first one being it's highly accurate. It has a periodic error of 10 to 15 arc seconds during 10 minutes, which means that at like 300 millimeters, like with this setup, I can take 3-minute long unguided, 2-minute long unguided exposures without a problem. So that's one standout feature. Another is that it has payload of 4 kilos for this one, and it's modular, which means that you can choose if you want to have a laser or a polar scope or vice versa, and you can also polar align it with your phone, because I have this small thingy in the back where you will just go, pop it in, take your phone, put it in, and then you can open an app on your phone and polar align it with this like it. Another interesting feature of this tracker is that it has an intervalometer port at the back and Wi-Fi, which means that you can go open your web browser or web browser of your choice. Just go. Give me a second.
You're all right.
Yeah. Like here, we have an app for controlling the tracker where all the settings, setting the tracking speed, slewing with it, having a dithering and all that kind of stuff. Another thing is that I try to make it easy to use. There are big knobs, easy to grab, easy to understand. The guide is made easy for beginners. It's not very long, so you can understand it and you will not get overwhelmed by all of the information. And for photographers, they can use it in this folded mode for panning. So they can have a pan, and we are going to integrate one, I think, very interesting feature during next few months, and that is that it will have manual go-to. So imagine you want to go to some object, I don't know, you can't find Orion Nebula, for example. So you would go and find Betelgeuse, like a star or any star you know. So you will go, you will know that's Betelgeuse, you will look through it, that's Betelgeuse, you will go add it to the app like that it's a Betelgeuse, and then the mount would know the coordinates of the mount, like that. And from there, it would automatically move in array and would tell you how much you need to move in the declination to be at the object you want to capture.
Okay.
And it's open source, so anybody can go download it and make it yourself. And I'm also selling the kits, like the kits, the kit for building the tracker yourself with all of the parts is like $230, and the fully built ones are like $260 for the laser version.
Okay, that's pretty cheap in comparison to some others that are on the market.
Yeah.
Are these some shots that were taken with the star trackers?
Exactly.
Very nice. The stars are very sharp.
If any of you are questioning whether or not you should actually attend NEAF, just know that it's a great opportunity for you to get up close and personal and be able to talk with some of the people that are actually making the telescopes that you love to use on a day-to-day basis. It's a great opportunity for you to expand your knowledge of astrophotography and astronomy and just the night sky in general, and it's just a great experience for anybody of any age. It's a great opportunity to overlap. Get to recross the bridge.
My husband does not want to pay $2.
Are you recording?
He does not want to pay $2 to cross this bridge.